Hey guys, what's going on? I'm John from TheChatterNation. We're here today with Frank, and we have a special guest, Anthony. He's filling in for my brother Charlie. So, Frank, you got a new mic today in the mail. How do you like it?
Well, at least it sounds like I'm on the water now.
Yeah, you sound a lot
And
better.
it sounds way better.
Yeah.
I'm just happy you got it.
As I was saying last week, I think it's like almost like the exact same one they use like in the other podcasts. So,
Yeah.
And you're going to the air show tomorrow, so tell us about that.
Yeah, well, we went last year, you remember?
Yeah, last year was fun.
Pretty cool. That was actually my first time that I ever went, and it was actually pretty sick. You got like military jets and all those other things flying around.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, no, that's pretty sick because I remember. It's kind of scary too because like when you're not expecting it, you'll just hear a jet fly.
I remember one of them. Wait, what? Do you know the name of it? There was one that was like so loud.
I don't remember the name of it.
It literally sounded like, I don't even know, but
I know what you mean. Yeah,
my eardrums are about to pop. That's how loud.
They're really loud. And there was one that flew from behind, and you see it. The worst part is you see it at first, but you don't hear anything. And then like,
no, you know what it is because the speed of sound is slower than the actual jet is going. That's what it is. So.
It's scary. You know it's coming, so you gotta cover your ears. And also in a few weeks we're going to Wildwood.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Last time it was fun. We went on some jet skis and stuff like that. That was my first time on a jet ski. I was surprised how fast you were going.
Yeah.
But
no, when I was on it, because that was actually my first time also going on one of those. And when you're going full speed, your cheeks actually pull back, and it's like, when I got off, my cheeks were killing me.
And it's worse for me because I have my glasses on. It's bad because you have the water because you get soaked. I thought you might get a little splash here and there, but you're completely soaked the entire time.
Yeah.
So my glasses are all wet. There's spots all over them, and I'm afraid that if I make a sharp turn, they're flying off.
Yeah. Frank, didn't you ever been on a jet ski?
Never.
Yeah, no, well, but you've been to Wildwood, right? You had fun in Wildwood once or twice.
We went to Wildwood together. You don't remember, Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
fun.
The time I went to Wildwood, I don't think I've ever been to Wildwood once with Frankie.
No, I did. He was in the pool the whole time, though.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Snorkeler.
I hate pools and stuff like that. I don't know why, but
yeah.
But what's it called? You and my brother went to the that picnic thing a few weeks ago, or like last week or something, and you were telling me that a Deadmau5 concert or something was like 10 minutes away from there. Oh no, Blink-182 concert.
No, that was Blink.
Okay.
Yeah, that was but they went to this picnic in Long Island, and they were actually playing. It was in Wantagh because Blink was playing in Jones Beach.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
So yeah, it was like they were 10 minutes away, literally. Like I actually, you could kind of hear like the bass of it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's pretty sick. Cool, yeah. I remember the Blink-182 concert we went to was mad loud. I remember walking out of there, my head was killing me. Also, what was I gonna say? Roseland, because we're going to the one in October.
Yeah. Oh, Deadmau5? He actually sold out his first 4 shows. They just added a 5th one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's playing there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So what show are we going to?
Thursday, October 6th.
So that's the 3rd show, right?
No, that's the second.
Second? Oh, okay, second show. All right.
Because
I remember you were saying something. You were like, yeah, we're right in the middle of 3 shows, but then you said they had a 5th show.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And at least it's better. We have the second show, so it's like he's not really tied out yet. I figured by the time that last show comes.
Yeah. But you went to some other concerts at the Roseland Ballroom.
Yeah.
I've never been to
the last concert I've been there was Sum 41 and Offspring. They were playing there together. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the crowd was going crazy, everything, and Sum 41 they were interacting with the crowd.
Yeah, that's sick.
And I like it how when you're at Roseland, it's like there's no chairs there, so the whole thing's standing.
That's
and then
good,
the second level is standing also, so like. If you look up, you see people like standing over you, and everyone's like jumping around, cheering.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like, it's
I can't wait till the Deadmau5 concert. I think it's gonna be really sick.
The lights gonna be pumping, flashing all over.
That's gonna be fucking crazy. It's bad if you have epilepsy, right? If you go there.
Oh.
But moving on from all that stuff, you watch Entourage, right?
Yeah.
Because I haven't. I mean, I got a little bit into it, like in the early shows, but I never really watched it consistently. Like, because I know the new season just started. So what's happening now? Or something like that.
Right now, this is pretty much. It starts out with Vinny getting out of Rehab.
Oh, okay.
Because like in
Vinny's
the last,
the one with the curly hair, the actor, right?
Yeah, Vincent Chase. He's the pretty much like the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the last show he got caught with coke.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you remember at the end, Eminem punched him in the face.
Oh yeah. Tommy was telling me about that.
And he just got out. He finished his rehab, and now he's clean. And actually, he was going to do a TV show for his brother in the last one, and the producer wound up killing himself.
Really?
And the producer was doing coke.
Was that the crazy guy that was always mad?
No,
okay.
no. That's Ari.
No, not him. The other one who hates the guy E. Because that's all I remember from that.
Billy Walsh.
It might be him.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
probably
sure.
thinking of him now. They don't hate each other anymore.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, so now he's going for a drug test. Oh, he actually had to use a fake penis.
Oh, okay.
For his drug test because he smoked some weed.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I guess that's.
But yeah, pretty much. But it's one of those shows you have to actually watch every episode to actually enjoy it. It's good. It pretty much shows you like the lifestyle of a celebrity.
Yeah, I remember watching a few. I was like, damn, it's crazy if you actually live like that, going from paycheck to paycheck, basically because you have to act to get paid.
Yeah.
But you started that a little late, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, but no, I wound up getting I got all the DVDs and watched them all, made sure.
All right, but Frank, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you're a little quiet.
I know, Frankie's quiet today. So Frank, let's get you involved in the conversation a little bit.
Okay.
We talked a little bit. Well, actually, we talked a lot about games in the last few episodes. But what game are you looking forward to the most out of all of them?
Probably Assassins and Modern Warfare 3.
Assassins. Out of those two, which one do you think is going to be more fun?
Well, for me, I think Assassins, but for everybody else, Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 is going to be sick. What game do you think? What are you looking forward to, Anthony?
I haven't been a real game person recently, but I mean, I'm definitely gonna be getting Uncharted 3. Like, I played the last two, and I love it. Like, it's just different, you know. It's like I like how it's like an adventure game, but it's also like, you know, you have to
action,
actually
action.
It has like solving things. Like I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a really unique game that I played the second one. You told me because I never really played PS3 that much until Uncharted. I played that game nonstop. Like there's not another game like it.
Yeah.
But Frank, you know what I heard about since I don't know, because they haven't announced like Rockstar. They haven't announced the game that they're working on. Like last year they said something about LA Noire, which came out this year, but I haven't heard anything so far about any new Rockstar games coming out. But there's rumors that there's gonna be they're creating a Grand Theft Auto 5. You excited about that? If that actually comes out or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Grand Theft Auto 4 was really a good game. I think Grand Theft Auto 5, if it is coming out next year, it's gonna be sick. But Ann, you were telling me before that we started this something about the iOS 5 or iCloud or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, iOS 5. That's like it's a new update for the iPhones. Like it's pretty much like it has a whole bunch of different little updates in it, but two of the biggest things are pretty much like rip-offs of Android and BlackBerry.
Oh, okay.
Like they're gonna have like I don't know if you know anything like about the Droid or anything, but when you pull down from the top, there's like a little task bar, like an information bar. Like if you get new messages, emails, it'll show it all on the top. Useful, yeah, well, that's gonna be coming on the iPhone in the new update that now in the fall.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And also, there's this thing called iMessage. It's pretty much like BBM.
Okay, yeah.
So like when you send someone a text, it'll say delivered. When they read it, it'll say read. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah. So if somebody texts you and they read it,
if they read, you know,
they can't
it's read.
be like, no, I never read it.
Yeah,
yeah. Like
so it's pretty much like BBM. And
so
then,
all that's coming to iPhone.
Yeah.
That's
and then
good.
also iCloud will be coming with that. It also like that's pretty much where you store it saves all your stuff online. Like up to 5 gigabytes it'll save, and you never have to sync with a computer anymore.
Oh, that's
like you
good.
Can sync
what about
your
the
iPhone.
stuff like? Because I have a few songs that I had on my old phone, but then I got a new phone. I didn't sync my.
It automatically. It's all
I can
automatically in your
it?
iCloud, and you can re-download it right to your phone.
Because I actually bought a few of those songs that I previously bought on my old phone, and it says even when you're about to buy, it's like, oh, you purchased this. You previously purchased this. You want to pay for it again.
No, as long as it was on the account that you're using
it was on
now,
the account.
well, that'll all be in iCloud automatically.
Oh wow, that's really good. But I have a question for you, since you're not on this every week. You're in college, right? So I'm in high school. I'm in my last year, starting this year. So, what do you think is the major difference from high school to college?
Work.
Work?
That's like the one word to really put it. Yeah. Wow. Because like high school, you really get. I mean, you really be honest. You don't get a lot of work.
No, you don't.
You
no.
get to you're laid back. And you know, do what you want.
Yeah.
You know, whatever work it is, it's usually easy.
And I usually don't do it.
Yeah,
so.
and in college, it actually matters if you do your work, and it's harder. But I mean, overall, it's not bad. It's different. You know, you pretty much. It feels good in a way because you know it's like your last step before you actually get out there in the workforce or whatever else you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and because every time I would like call you or text you something, I'd be like, "Yeah, what are you doing?" You'd be like, "Yeah, I'm working on this 3-page essay," or like that. That's like some of the time you'll leave me longer than
3-page, way more than that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Most of the time when I call you.
So wait, so you're in your last year of high school, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be a senior this year.
So you have your license now?
Well, I have it, but I don't get it until December, my birthday. So when I turn 17, but I remember.
So you took your road test?
Yeah, I took my road test a few months ago in June, I think. Yeah, but it was so crazy. That was probably like the worst, one of the worst days of my life because, I mean, it was the worst and the best day because. You had to wait there. I got there at about 12 o'clock. They said, I was thinking it was going to be about an hour you had to wait. But we wound up, like, about 4 o'clock is when I had to take my test. And we were the last ones on the list. Me and, Nick, our cousin.
Yeah.
Me and him were, and he was right after me. He was the last one on the list. I was the second to last. It was torture, waiting there all day. I felt like I was going to throw up. I didn't eat anything that entire day, because if I did, I was definitely going to throw up. But once I got there, like, the lady was really nice, and I was wearing a Mets shirt that day. I wasn't thinking if it was a Yankees fan, whatever. But she was a Mets fan, so I was like, oh, thank God it was a Mets fan.
Yeah, right.
That was really scary.
I feel like Frankie's dead.
Frankie is dead right now. He probably fell asleep behind the mic. But
I'm still here.
But the cars that I was getting, because I was talking about my parents, they want to get me a Hyundai or some shit like that. I want, because last episode we talked about Nick's what car did you get? Oh, Mustang. An 02, right? 02, I think it was.
Yeah, I think
it's a nice car. I like the body of it, and I'm like, there's no way you're gonna get Nick's getting a Mustang and I'm getting a Hyundai. It's definitely they're like, oh yeah, you could get a nice car. Yeah, it'll definitely be like one with the bumper hanging off, the back windshield, stuff like that. I told, like, last episode, I said I definitely want a Camaro. Like, I think either a black Camaro with, like, I don't know, maybe not. I don't like the red stripes, or like my brother was saying, a yellow Camaro with black stripes, or even like a white Camaro with blue stripes. That would be sick.
You also gotta understand that an 02 Mustang is much different price than a new Camaro. Your parents aren't gonna get you the first car.
I know. I don't want. I'm hoping, but it's not.
You gotta go with the 1980 Honda Civic.
Of course, yeah. With the wheels barely hanging on.
We'll go to the junkyard. Don't worry.
Yeah, but that's it for this episode. We gotta end it a little bit before the 15-minute mark. And Frank, you want to say goodbye since you haven't even said anything really?
Okay. So today's Monday, right? I forgot.
I think today's Monday.
Okay, so we'll be making a new video on Thursday. So I guess that's it for this episode. See you later, and subscribe.
That's the longest sentence you said this entire thing. All right, thanks for watching, guys.
Take care, guys.
Bye.